Hello, I'm making this video as a PSA for anyone who's thinking of taking the overnight sleeper train from the top of Vietnam to the south, or the south of Vietnam to the top. If you're thinking, oh, this will be a crazy experience, a 35-hour sleeper train from Saigon to Hanoi, what could possibly go wrong? What a crazy experience that'll be. I'll see some amazing views. I've seen some YouTube videos that looked incredible. This is going to be a great time. I'm just going to tell you right now, don't do it. Don't do it. It's awful. All right. I wish I took more footage when I was on there so that I could splice it in here. But honestly, just from my description, I want you to understand just how traumatizing it actually is. It was fucking devastating. When I got there, I was an idiot, right? I'm very, very cheap. I don't like spending a lot of money. I'm like, fuck, I'm not getting the fucking first class. Fuck that shit. I'm going to get the cheap class, right? So I got the 6th berth. Motherfucking sleeping at the very top of that bitch. What could possibly go wrong? It was like 1.5 million dong, which is, I don't know, about £45 sterling, something like that, in Scottish money. I was like, all right, that'll be fine. Fucking brutal. So I got there, fucking rocked up. I got to the top fucking berth, and I'm like, maybe that much from the ceiling. And the ceiling has this fucking divot in it like that. So this is like the roof here. It doesn't meet the roof there. It has a divot, and it connects onto the wall here. And in this little divot, the cockroaches live. And the cockroaches, they own that motherfucker. You're just renting it. They own that shit. Alright? You're in their home. So I'm sleeping up there fucking 2 nights, right? Because I get there at like fucking 9:30. So I'm there overnight the first night, fucking all day the next day, and then another night leaving at like 6 a.m. I lay there on my bunk, and I look up, and I see a motherfucker crawling along. Fucking cockroach. Jesus Christ, okay. It's just one. It can't be that bad. Maybe every 3 hours or so, I won't exaggerate, give you the honest appraisal. About every 3 hours, I saw another cockroach crawling out from that fucking divot onto the roof or onto the wall. I killed 3 of them over the 2 nights I was there. Other ones I would like kick at, and they would scurry away into the fucking wilderness of the fucking train. I don't know, dude. It was terrifying. It was an awful experience. It was the AC didn't really work properly. Maybe if you're from like south of Europe or like a hot country, you're used to that. I'm from Scotland, all right. I'm not used to hot weather, so it's like I was sweating the entire time. For about 35 hours, I was sweating the entire time. There's no showers there, obviously. The sheets were dirty. The pillow had like a wee bit of snot that was like congealed onto it. So I flipped that bad boy over. No, it was face up. It was clean. It's when I flipped it over, I saw that. I thought, right, flip that bitch down. I might not notice that unless I checked. One thing I like doing in the middle of the night is flipping the pillow so I get the cool side of the pillow. So I might not have even noticed it. Thankfully I did. But the worst part of it was at midnight on the second night, so I'm leaving at 5 a.m. I'm thinking, fuck, I've almost gotten through this. 30 hours down off this bitch, right? Barely slept. 30 hours down, almost there, see the fucking light. And then I wake up. Well, I didn't even fall asleep. Like in that process, the fucking nether zone in between being asleep and being awake. And about midnight, I'm just lying on my side, about to fucking fall asleep, listening to an audiobook of Brandon Sanderson, fucking trying to fucking escape into a fantasy world. And then I feel crawling on my neck, right there, right fucking there. So instinctively I grab and I throw to the side. I throw to the side that's the wall is facing there. So I then grab my phone, shine the torchlight. Sure enough, there's a fucking cockroach on my fucking pillow that was crawling on my neck. So what I think must have happened was he crawled out from that divot onto the roof and then dropped down onto my neck. Maybe he dropped down onto the fucking bed and he crawled up on, because I wasn't naked obviously, I was wearing something like this, maybe crawled up there, I don't know. I didn't sleep again after that. The fucking brutal. Fucking Not ideal, dude. Not ideal. The Vietnamese didn't seem to mind. Another thing as well, if you're a Westerner, obviously one thing that you get a lot in Southeast Asia is people taking pictures of you and videos and stuff. Usually they'll ask permission. I had this Vietnamese family. I was like, they fucking, the mother tried to take a video of me without me realizing. Like I was standing outside. I was standing at the bottom of the bunks. I was finding my fucking cigarettes because you could smoke on the train. Thank fucking God. And if you don't smoke, I'm gonna take it up if you want to do this, dude. Fuck me. So what kept me alive was the fucking cigarettes. So I was like standing at the fucking bottom of the bunk, and then the mother is like fucking filming me with her phone. And I noticed it, and I could see in the reflection of the glass from the fucking window, I could see the reflection of her phone filming. She's fucking smiling away, and I'm like, excuse me, are you filming me? And the daughter, there was like a family of 5. The daughter, the oldest, was like fucking 16 or something. She understood English a little bit, and then she was embarrassed, and she asked her mum to stop. Her mum didn't even apologise, kept smiling, kept filming, and I was just like, it's rude to film people without their permission. I said in English like a little cuck, like they understood what the fuck I was saying, and then I just cucked out of there and just fucking walked away and smoked a goddamn cigarette thinking, fuck my ass, what am I going to do? And basically, if you do get it, that train, and you get on the top, you're like me, a cheap fuck, and you get the top berth of a 6-seater, your saving grace will be the dining car. At the very front of the train, there's like a car that's just there for like, it's like seats and tables, and you can get food and drink. It's Vietnam, everything's cheap. It's like 50 dong for some fucking, a chicken, motherfucking drumstick, rice, vegetables. I just sat there eating plate after plate of that shit and drinking Coca-Cola. God, it was traumatizing. 35 hours. You couldn't pay me to do that again. I thought it would be an experience. And the reason I'm making this, I've never made a fucking YouTube video. The reason I'm making this is because every other YouTube video I watched on this sanitized this, alright? Because I was like, well, I want to go in if it's going to be abjectly fucking hell, right? And I watched all these YouTube videos, and they're like, oh my god, hi, it's me, and Alice, and Eric, welcome to our YouTube channel. Well, here we're taking the 35-hour fucking train from fucking Saigon to fucking Hanoi. It's going to be fucking great, oh my god. And it's like this, and then they're showing the fucking Vietnamese countryside, and the fucking, how beautiful it all is and all that, and the scenery. They're not showing the hundreds of fucking cockroaches, alright, crawling everywhere. They ain't showing that shit, alright. They're vaguely alluding to, well, the toilet wasn't so clean like later on. Yeah, it was fucking filthy. That's what it was, alright? Because the toilet, they had Western toilets, and then they had the little fucking Indian squat fucking toilets as well. The Western toilets, they have like water that's just like splashing around, and people piss in it and don't flush the toilet. So very quickly, all the toilet was gone very quickly. So you better fucking bring your own. And then the water will fucking splash everywhere. And you know, 35-hour, I had to fucking do a number 2. You know what I'm saying? Like I had to be done. Couldn't get around that. So I'm sitting there. And I'm having Poseidon kiss my ass constantly. Every fucking 2 seconds, he's fucking spraying my ass. Oh man, this video really devolved. Alright, that's enough. Get a flight, fly. Don't get the train, fly. It's not worth it. Get a bus, a hitchhike. Don't get the sleeper train. It's abysmal. It's not an experience. It's torture. Alright, see you later. Bye bye.